you said that he was very attractive, right?
Yes, very.
So this I've heard conspiracy theories that he is taking anti-aging measures. Have you heard anything about this? Would you like? Did he look that good that you would think that that's the truth? Like, do you think he's taking HGH or
I mean, if
stem cell treatment or what? Because he looks the same.
If somebody said that, I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, he's clearly like aged a little bit. Like, I mean, he's in his 50s or whatever, but he looks incredible. Yeah. I mean, I think whatever he has access to. I mean, he's probably, I don't know what he's doing, but he looks good. He looks healthy.
Yeah.
I would imagine it's nothing like too bad for his body because he seems like he's very like.
I mean, I personally would do it. Like, people talk, they say, oh, I don't want to live forever. I don't want to live, like, I want to die at 70, 80. They say that because when you get to 70, 80, you're old and it sucks.
Yeah.
But if you can be 70 or 80 and in shape, that sounds amazing.
Keep it going.
So would you be a guinea pig and do something like that? If somebody came to you, you're on set one day and they're like, Jana,
and I'm like, yes.
I got this pill.
I'm like, please talk to my agent. Sorry, what?
You would do it?
I mean, has it been tested by the FDA?
No. Just some new Hollywood thing. No? I'd do it.
People are fucking crazy. They put crazy shit into their bodies.
There's all kinds of stuff though now. There's this guy, Dr. David Sinclair. NAD, I think, is the pill that he has.
NAD?
Yes.
He's taking NADs?
NAD, I never thought about it. It stands for something that helps with ATP, energy production in cells. But more or less, there's a few things that make you age from your the telomere shortening and all these different things. But one of them is your cells don't make as much ATP or energy. And so he's come out with this thing. He was recently on Joe Rogan's podcast, actually, talking about it. And I don't know if it's true or not. I took some of it a year ago and didn't feel any change. It's kind of expensive.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, I'll wait.
What were you expecting to happen?
Well, that's the thing. So I'm young. It's made more for people that are in their 60s, 70s, 80s.
You can't grow a beard anymore?
No, I was taking it proactively to prevent the long-term aging.
Yeah, I got it. It's not retroactive.
And it's not a beauty thing. It's not going to make your skin look good. It's just so that you don't lose muscle mass over time or whatever. Like, I think bodybuilders use it and whatnot.
I mean, are there side effects?
Not that they know of. So what he did, and he was a scientist at Harvard. He, I think, doubled the lifespan of mice with it. So obviously, when they do these tests about mice, they do them all the time for different things, and it always makes the news, and everybody gets excited. But it's a mouse. So until they can do it with like monkeys or things that are closer to us, you can't really get excited. And I think they are in ape trials now. And whether they're set, well, it's not. But it's not. Once again, it's not dangerous as far as I know. Like, I took it, right? And I feel I hope I'm all right. Do I sound weird?
You got pretty mouth.
Yeah, my mind's definitely worked, but that was before the drugs.
Yep. That was the other. And
I can't call it a drug. It's a vitamin. All it does is allow your cells to make energy more efficiently. Supposedly. I mean, I'll send you a link to it actually, so you can check it out.
Are you being paid by them?
No.
Are they sponsoring
in fact,
this
if
podcast?
somebody would like to sponsor this podcast, we do not have a sponsor yet. So please give me your money.
Look, I'm open to most things. I mean, people get really judgy on the way people deal with aging, and I'm like, whatever blows your hair back. I mean, it's hard not to notice sometimes some of the lengths that people go to, because sometimes you're like, Jesus.
Yeah, and I'm not talking like plastic surgery type of stuff like this. Once again, this isn't going to make you look young. It's going to make you feel better and age more slowly. So say you started taking it now, you would look like you were, in your 40s when you were in your late 50s.
Are you saying I look I'm in my 40s?
I mean, I thought you were pushing 70, honestly. I was
72
LA, the sun, Jana, wear sunscreen.
Old. Oh no, I'm gonna crack. I'm gonna crack so hard.
No, honestly, you look great. You know that. The beautiful and talented Jana Savage. But yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, I stopped taking it because I didn't feel a difference, and it was expensive, and I was kind of like, "There's so much placebo snake oil. Who knows?"
Well, you're definitely not gonna get a sponsorship now.
Well, no. So that's what I was about to say. In case you're listening, Dr. David Sinclair, maybe I can interview Dr. David Sinclair someday. I had been emailing with him. Isn't that funny? This is before he was famous, so I've had some emails back and forth with him asking him questions. Because I was at one point pre-med at Boulder, Colorado, so I know a teeny bit about it. Not enough to consider myself an expert, but so I kind of had stopped and was like, I'll wait and see. And then just a few weeks ago, he was on Joe Rogan talking about age reversal. So I'm thinking, and I think Joe does a good job screening his guests. I mean, Elon Musk on, he has big people.
Was Joe Rogan into it?
Well, so this is the thing. I actually haven't listened to it yet. I just saw that he was on, so I'm assuming he's there to talk about that. Because there's another guy, Dan Bilzerian, who's kind of like, have you heard of him? He's like the meathead Instagram, shoots guns, bang hot chicks guy. And he had him on talking about life extension, and I guess he was flying down to Mexico and doing stem cell treatment stuff, and said it worked. And I guess he had some injuries that it fixed. And so I think Joe Rogan is pro stem cell and HGH. He doesn't like steroids, though, because he's coming from like the UFC fight world, so there's a lot of weird stuff with that.
Right, and he's not like into hairy backs and
yeah. Well, there's lots of problems.
Rages and tiny peepees.
Yes,
I think that covers all of the side effects.
Yes, yeah. So who knows if once again I think all it does is increase the ATP production in your cells, but it could shrink your penis
Vagina.
as well. Yes, your clitoris will fall off.
No,
It'll
I
be
need
gone.
that. I don't need it, but I appreciate it.
Yes. God, that was a nice little tangent there on
how do we get
living
to
forever.
Clitori falling off? Oh, and living it.
Yeah, yes, jeez. Yeah, clitori. My goodness, I'll have to. I don't know if this is YouTube appropriate. You just watched a segment of the show Chasms of the Mind. To see the full episode, click the link below.